I am R. Lakshmi, Assistant Professor of English, Government Degree College, Khairtabad. Today's video lesson is Unit 5, Writing Report Writing. In yesterday's video, I have completed the business reports. For today's video lesson, we have media report. In media report, the very first thing, how to write a report, and a report is of three types, which is said to be feasibility report, progress and evaluation reports. So this we will discuss in today's video lesson. First of all, how to write a report. Some common types of business reports are sales reports, inspection reports, evaluation reports, annual reports, audit reports, progress reports, feasibility reports, and so on. Let us now look closely at the samples of three of them, which are given for the semester 3 degree second year syllabus. The students must have the awareness of these reports. The first is feasibility report, progress report, and evaluation reports. First, we will discuss the structure of a feasibility report. In the structure of the feasibility report, the very first thing is we give introduction, the purpose of writing the report. Then we give the body, that is the description of the situation. And then we give the conclusion, report writer's opinion based on facts. So these three parts will give the opinion whether the report is feasible, possible to take up the report or not. That is a feasibility report. For example, there are examples given in the textbook. So the given example, I just give the same example so that when you read the text, it will be very clear what is said in the text when it is said that it is a feasibility report. Imagine that a hair oil company wants to get into the production of a shampoo. Before taking a decision, the company would want to study the market conditions and assess the feasibility of entering into shampoo production. It is essential for the report writer to find out answers to certain questions before submitting the report. So the groundwork that is needed to get a feasibility report for a company to enter the market in the field of shampoo production, these are some of the questions which the report writer has to talk about. How many varieties of shampoos are already in the market? What is their price range? Which are the popular ones among them? What are the reasons for their popularity? Quality, packaging, advertising, sales, network, incentives to the customers. So these are the various things about the market for shampoos, the details for which the writer has to present. So, studying the market. When the writer does the study, the questions which are to be focused on: are people happy with the available choices? Are they looking for a new product? What kind of a product would they welcome? What will motivate them to change loyalties? Price, new ingredients? What will be the budget implications for the company? So these are the very to the point questions. If the writer gives answers for this in his report or her report, the company will take up the project or the report to proceed further to enter the market. So the impact, what will be the impact after doing all the groundwork and the study work? The writer has to give the impact. How will the production of the new product affect the budget of the company? Because it is the company which is going to take up the production of a new shampoo. Is it feasible to face the demand? And when it enters the market, will that be able to give the sufficient production to the market? So how will the production of the new product affect the budget of the company? The very first thing is budget. Without budget, nothing is possible. So within the sources that are available, within that all these has to be taken care. Can the company attract experienced personnel? What should be the price? Will it be competitive? So these are the very effective questions that are needed, that will have the impact on the product. The price will decide. If it is very costly, then however the good quality it is, it may not be so much in demand. So all these things has to be discussed as a matter of impact. Then what should the marketing strategy be? How the product has to enter the market? When and how soon should the company enter the market? That will the new venture be profitable? When it is entering the market, will that be a profitable venture, or how the effect will be? That is some of the questions. So answers to these questions will become the body of the report. The conclusion will be discussion of these answers. Thus a feasibility report, as the name indicates, analyzes a business proposal and evaluates its viability. Viability means how far it will be successful. Now here, a sample of feasibility report is given in the text. So how the pages, each page has to be given a particular information, and how it has to be presented in the report with a list of illustrations, descriptions, discussions, mode of collecting the data, and then conclusion. All these are discussed. So for today's feasibility report, I just give one of the examples from the given text, so that when you read the feasibility report, it should be very easily understood by the students that this is how, whether it is a feasibility report or a business report, the procedure is the same. So the sample of the feasibility report. First it is the title page. In the front page, the first page, you will give the report number, that can be any XYZ, and you will give the title, a feasibility report on entering into shampoo production. That would be the title page of your feasibility report. And you will mention yourself, prepared for the managing director, prepared by the marketing executive, and you will give the date. Then the next page you will give the acknowledgements. Acknowledgements means those who have helped you in collecting the data or in collecting the report. So I thank all my colleagues for extending their support in the preparation of this report. I also thank the respondents who answered my questions with patience. Finally, I thank the managing director who gave me an opportunity to present this report. So this will be the acknowledgements. Then the third page, where you will give the table of contents. The table of contents includes the introduction. Second, that will be the description or discussion or the mode of collecting data. Third will be the conclusion. That will be the table of contents. Then you give list of illustrations. In list of illustrations, suppose if you are presenting the collecting data in the form of a pie diagram or any graph, that will be the list of illustrations. That can be any of the forms whichever the report writer feels the appropriate one. So in this particular example we have table 1 in which number of respondents in 5 capital cities are given, means responses collected from the 5 capital cities. Those are the respondents. Then figure 1 to 5, they are the pie diagrams, percentage of consumption of shampoo in 5 capital cities. The same response which is collected in the form of a table from the 5 capital cities is presented in the form of a pie diagram. So while discussing, I will give the description of the table contents, which can be said easily. Pie diagrams you read so that you will understand. It is the same information in the form of a pie diagram. Now in introduction, what is that the writer has given the report? In today's busy lifestyles, shampoos have become an essential commodity for many people in India. The earlier practice of applying soap, nuts or shikakai during hair wash was a time-consuming process. Hence, the present generation has gotten used to shampoos. In addition, shampoos are available in different combinations and consumers have a choice to select a shampoo based on their hair condition. This is about the introduction. Now the responses or the survey collected from the 5 capital cities which are discussed in the survey. So a survey was conducted on shampoo consumers in 5 capital cities, in the 5 state capitals. The different brands of shampoos available in these cities are Himalaya, Garnier, Sunsilk, Head and Shoulders, Nile, etc. The number of respondents or the responses from 5 capital cities is as follows. The very first one in serial number is 1, Hyderabad, where it is said that 200 of responses are collected. In second place it is Chennai, again it is the 200 responses taken into count. Third place Bangalore, where it is 100 responses are collected. Then fourth place is New Delhi, in which 300 responses are taken into account. Fifth place is Kolkata, where it is 200 responses are taken into account. Totally 1000 responses are in consideration. So how this survey is collected? A structured questionnaire was administered to the customers randomly, and they were asked to answer the question given in the questionnaire. The responses thus obtained are given in the form of a pie diagram. So whatever the responses are taken, they are presented in the form of a pie diagram. So what is that this pie diagram makes you understand is, this pie chart, it is established that the consumption of the shampoos that promise healthy growth of hair is higher. This chart shows that Nile shampoo occupies the first place, as it is helpful in making hair smooth and also controls hair fall and dandruff to some extent. So the cost of this shampoo is affordable and it is available in various sizes. So this is how the shampoo Nile has taken the first place in almost all the 5 places according to the given illustrative data. So conclusion is, on the basis of the observation of this survey, it is concluded that though many shampoos are available in the market, there is a still space for a new product, and that this is the right time to get into shampoo production. As today's generation is more conscious of hair fall, they are always ready to try new products. Though Nile shampoo was rated number 1 in the survey, people were not satisfied in terms of its treatment of dandruff. Therefore, we should try to bring out a new product that prevents hair fall and fights dandruff, as this was found to be one of the main gaps in the existing market, as our company has already established itself in the production of the hair oil, marketing, sales and services. The budget required will not be a problem for us. So this is how the report is presented by the managing director in the report writing, or the report given to the managing director by the executive officer, and this is the feasibility report example. So in the next video I will give the report on progress report, how to write a progress report, which is given in the text. Thank you.